Tax time can be stressful, but with the right strategies, you can maximize your refund and minimize your tax. Whether you're filing your own taxes or working with a professional, there are a few steps you can take to get the best possible outcome. In this video, we'll discuss some of the best strategies for maximizing your refund and minimizing your tax. Get organized. Tax time can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be. One of the best ways to get ready for tax season is to get organized. Gather all your documents, such as W-2s, 1099s, 1098s, and any other forms that may affect your taxes. Having all these documents on hand will save you time and help you make sure you have everything you need to file correctly. It's also important to stay organized throughout the year, so that when tax time rolls around, you know exactly what forms and information you need. To make this process easier, set up a filing system that includes income, expenses, donations, medical bills, etc. This will help you keep track of all your information and make it easier to find when tax time comes around. By staying organized, you can minimize your stress and maximize your refund during tax season. Know what deductions you can claim. When it comes to filing your taxes, knowing what deductions you can claim is key for minimizing your tax burden and maximizing your refund. There are many different types of deductions that you may be eligible for. But it's important to understand the rules and regulations around each one so you can maximize the deductions you're able to take. One of the most common deductions available is the standard deduction. This deduction is available for taxpayers who do not itemize their deductions. The amount of the deduction varies depending on filing status and other factors. But for 2020 the standard deduction was up to $12,400 for individuals, $24,800 for married couples filing jointly, and $18,650 for heads of households. If you have expenses related to your job or other qualified business expenses, you may be eligible for a variety of business deductions. These deductions can include travel expenses, meals and entertainment, office supplies, and other miscellaneous business-related expenses. Depending on your situation, you may be able to deduct some of these expenses from your taxable income. To determine what deductions you qualify for and how much they could save you, contact a qualified tax professional or use a tax software program like TurboTax or H&R Block. With the right help and information, you can make sure you're taking full advantage of all available deductions to minimize your tax burden and maximize your refund. Stay updated on tax changes. Tax laws and regulations change all the time, so it's important to stay up to date on any changes that could affect your filing. The Internal Revenue Service (IRS) website is a great resource for finding out what new tax rules are in place for the current year. Make sure to read through any relevant information thoroughly, so you don't miss any deductions or credits that could benefit you. Additionally, consider hiring a professional tax advisor who can help guide you through the latest changes. This can be especially beneficial if you're expecting a large refund or have complicated finances. By staying up to date on the latest changes, you can save yourself time and money when filing your taxes. File early. Filing your taxes early can help you maximize your refund and minimize the amount of tax that you owe. The earlier you file, the more time you have to prepare, review, and make sure that you have all of the necessary documents and information in order. Plus, filing early reduces the risk of identity theft, as criminals are less likely to have your information if you submit your tax return first. It's also important to remember that some deductions may expire before the end of the year. Filing early gives you the chance to take advantage of those deductions before they expire, which could potentially save you money. Finally, filing your taxes early can help prevent last-minute filing mistakes or issues. This is especially helpful if you're claiming certain deductions or credits that require additional paperwork or verification from the IRS. If you plan to file your taxes early, be sure to have all of your documents ready, including your W-2, 1099s, and any other tax documents. You can also use online filing tools like TurboTax or H&R Block to help guide you through the process and make sure that you don't miss any deductions. Use direct deposit. Direct deposit is one of the easiest ways to receive your refund quickly and securely. When you file your taxes, make sure you opt for direct deposit into your bank account. This will ensure that you get your refund as quickly as possible, rather than waiting for a paper check to arrive in the mail. Furthermore, direct deposits are more secure than paper checks and can help you avoid potential issues like lost or stolen checks. To use direct deposit, you'll need to provide your bank's routing and account numbers on your tax return. Make sure that the numbers are accurate and up to date so that you can receive your money without any issues. Review your return. It is important to review your return before you file it. Making sure that all of your personal information is correct, as well as ensuring that all of the deductions and credits you are claiming are accurate. Check to make sure you haven't missed any deductions or income that would affect your taxes. You also want to double check that all of your tax forms are up to date, so you don't run into any problems down the road. If you receive a 1099 form or other type of income documentation that you didn't expect, be sure to report it on your tax return. Failing to report this income can lead to significant penalties and interest charges if the IRS finds out about it. If you are concerned about filing accurately and minimizing your tax, you may want to consider hiring a professional to review your return. A professional can help to ensure that you have taken advantage of all the deductions and credits available to you and that you have filed correctly. They can also provide valuable advice on future tax strategies. Amend your return if necessary. It's always a good idea to review your return carefully before filing it. If you discover errors or missed deductions, you can amend your return. Filing an amended return allows you to correct mistakes and take advantage of deductions you may have overlooked. If you do choose to amend your return, be sure to file it as soon as possible. The IRS typically has up to 3 years to make adjustments or to audit your return. If you're filing an amended return, you must fill out Form 1040X and attach it to the original return you filed. You must also include any additional forms or schedules that are required to support the changes made to your return. Additionally, you must include a copy of your original return with your amended one. Keep in mind that if you're owed a refund, you should still claim it as soon as possible. If you don't file within the 3-year period, you may miss out on the refund altogether. Amending your return can help you maximize your refund and minimize your tax. Be sure to review your return carefully and amend it if necessary. Doing so can help you get the most out of your tax refund this year. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to learn more about finance, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more informative and educational videos.